Good evening, Leroy. How you doing?
Good. How are you, my friend?
I'm gonna be honest with you, just right off the bat.
Oh no.
I'm saying this not intentionally. 6 or 7 minutes ago, I almost sent you a message to cancel the show for today.
That's funny because about 6 or 7 minutes ago, I about sent you a message saying, "Can we extend it to like 9:15?"
And I'll explain to you as to why.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
So I don't know if it was yesterday or if it was today, but the new
Did you finally meet a girl?
The new season of Quarterback came out. And Quarterback, Burrow was on it last year, and it was really well done. And yes, he is getting his money's worth, Paul. He's probably he's gonna be buried in that hat. He's gonna be buried in that hat. There's no question.
You need to understand something. This hat might be worn every day for a year straight. Go ahead, Sam.
But so this year, Joe Flacco's on it. So it's interesting. It's Joe Flacco, Cam Ward, Baker Mayfield, and Jaden Daniels. And there's 7 episodes, and I'm 3 deep. And literally the last thing I saw was Flacco getting traded to Cincinnati. Literally the last scene I saw was him saying, "Hi, Zach Taylor, nice to meet you." And I'm like, I want to watch this. It's like, this is the part I've been waiting for the entire night because I didn't think they'd wait 3 episodes in. So yeah, you almost got a text message.
I understand.
You've always
completely.
known you're below the Bengals. You've always known that.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I know where I rank.
Listen,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
They break my heart more than anybody can.
So I got to ask you, the room that you're in right now, okay, how long would it take you to pack up the room that you're in right now? If I said, hey, you need to be out tomorrow, but you have to be out of that room tomorrow, how long would it take you to pack up that room that you're in right now?
Oh gosh. An hour? Hour and a half?
Okay.
See,
I realized. Go ahead.
I can get into so what you're doing is you're packing up your office at work, right? And I did that.
It's taken me way longer than what I thought it was going to. Let's just put it that way.
See, my issue is when we moved and transitioned to working from home, the office that I was in, I moved into to where it already had a lot of junk in it that was not mine. It was just stuff, like, it was hilarious. Like, on the shelf, there was a bookshelf in there. I don't think I ever put anything on the bookshelf, but, like, it was the most random grouping of just, like, I think there was, like, an old Bible on there.
Oh, Dylan,
there was, like,
Dylan's getting a bunch of junk.
Oh, there was like it was like a old car manual to like a 2007 like vehicle. I'm like, I don't know why this is on here. But then it was weird though, because it belonged to like 3 people before me who had this office. And I was like, do I throw this stuff away? Because I was like, I have no, what's the whole like, does it bring you joy, right? And I was like, no, it doesn't bring me joy, so I can throw it away. Paul asks, who was the last player to hit 40 home runs for the Cubs and what year?
I believe it was Alfonso Soriano, and I would say 07. Okay. And I'm probably way off on that year.
Alfonso? I wasn't expecting an Alfonso Soriano mention on the pod this early yet.
I want to say it's either Soriano or Derek Lee. Those are my two
Derek
guesses.
Lee was the one that came to my mind because I feel like Sammy Sosa. Paul wouldn't have asked it if it was Sammy Sosa.
No, it's
Derek Lee. Yep, he would have been my guess. He would have been my guess.
Which, by the way, I just want to point out, I'm able to fit into my 2007 NL Central Division champion shirt because that's what we do when we don't win many. You know that. You have a few Bengals division champion shirts that you wear.
I wear my AFC championship sweatshirt from a couple of years ago.
Yep.
I don't know that I have many division championship shirts. Like, in all seriousness, it's just one that I haven't gotten. I'm holding out for my Super Bowl champion shirt when I'm 80.
Paul, I did see an interesting Ellie De La Cruz stat this week, though, that he's been picked off twice off first base this year. That's it. Actually, I think it might be first base total and both times have been against the Cubs, which I thought was interesting. So,
how's PK doing?
Well, he's pretty much the only guy that got hit in the All-Star game. So
Sal Stewart got a walk. Sal Stewart did work a walk.
God, and listen, can we talk about the All-Star game? Can we talk about the All-Star game?
Let's start with the home run derby. Let's start with the home run derby.
Office, but
yeah, let's go. Huh? Let's go. Your office. Let's talk about your office. Let's go home run derby, and then let's talk All-Star game because I have some home run derby thoughts.
That's fine. So I packed in my office today. We had a small party today, and which was nice. We had nice little parties today, and I packed in my office and got everything all out of there.
Today's the last day, right?
Yes, Gino. Today was my last day.
Paul Eugenio Suarez has to be. So the real party's tomorrow, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, I wish I kind of knew a little bit more about what I'm getting into.
No, I'm saying the real party at WTIM is tomorrow.
Yes, they're all excited because I'm good. Uh-huh. Well, it's Bailey's first real day by himself, so we're gonna find out. But no, I packed everything up, and if you're friends with me on social media, I'll have a picture posted a little bit later of my empty office, which if you've ever seen my office was absolutely full because a lot of my toys I kept in my office, my kids wouldn't get to. Just because that's what you don't have to worry about that, but if it's one of those things where you keep toys there, so your little heathens don't mess with them, but it's weird when you're at a place for so long because I found a pay stub from like 2022. I was just like, all right, that's interesting, but it's kind of it felt surreal today. It felt really surreal today, like putting stuff in the box and taking it out to my car, and I'm gonna really miss it. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited to start my new journey. I really, really am. There's a lot of unknowns about it, but it is one of those things where I wish I knew more about what I was getting into. Because they sent me a whole bunch of emails with all of the programs that I'm going to be using, and I opened up I put in all my information. I opened up one of the programs, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of stuff here. And I know in like 6 months, I'll look at it and be like, oh, that's easy. I just do this. But right now, I'm just looking at it going.
You feel old right now, don't you?
I'm way overwhelmed. I am way overwhelmed by looking at this program. Like, what is all of this? And I didn't, mess with it or anything because knowing me, I'd press 2 buttons and did you touch stuff? Was I not supposed to do that?
You're right. You're going to be needing to look for a new employment.
I'm going to plead ignorance on that. I didn't know I was supposed to not touch stuff. So, but yeah, I think
before you even started.
And that's just it, Paul. Yeah, absolutely overwhelmed with all of the stuff. And I'm heading off to this training thing that's taking place this Sunday through Tuesday. So I'm hoping I'll be able to learn some of the stuff there for it. But yeah, man, I tell you what, talk about seeing programs. I'm just like, oh, what am I getting myself into? But yeah, I'm excited, but man, am I nervous. Whew.
Paul asks, who's the last Pirate hit 40?
Bonds? Andy Van Slyke.
Bonds?
Yeah.
I don't think McCutcheon ever did.
Did Bonds hit 40? I mean,
I don't know that Bonds might. No, I don't think McCutcheon hit 40 ever. Bonds would be my guess, and then Clemente would be my next one.
I don't know. Have they ever had anybody hit 40?
Yeah, it's possible. Maybe Paul's trying to pull a trick on us. So when is your official first day? Like, when are you going to Decatur? Okay, so you are going to Decatur for the
first day, but I go to Decatur on Sunday. I'll be there from Sunday to Tuesday.
Stargell. Wow. And then you're headed to Evansville.
Yeah.
The beautiful metropolis, which I do love that apparently you're staying in a casino.
Yes, we're going to have some fun. It'll be great.
I know some of the people you're going to be hanging out with. Buckle in. You might be having a good night in the casino. I have had many a good nights with them. So it like there was one night where we were just wandering around downtown Lexington, and I loved it too. It was like a Monday at Monday into Tuesday at like 12:30 in the morning. they're looking for like a bar to be open, and I'm like, it's a like a Monday night at 12:30 in the morning.
Nothing open,
and there was one bar. There was one bar open, and it was hilarious because everybody from our convention, there was like a group of 25 people, and you could tell this poor bartender, he was not prepared. He's probably thinking Monday night, easy night, and I'll tell you, homeboy probably made some good money. Some good money that evening. But
that's funny.
Put the house on red, Paul says. Don't put the house on red. Don't put the house on red. But I'm excited for you.
Yeah. I'm excited to go to this and get going on it. There's been a whirlwind of the last 2 weeks, and really looking forward to getting going on this and seeing what's next on this journey. But yeah, excited for it.
A home run derby happened on Monday.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Did you watch it?
I did not.
I watched it, but I'll admit that it was on, and I was kind of scrolling on my phone or something during periods of it.
So I'll ask you, as somebody that did not watch.
Okay.
There were frustrations from many of the old timers about the camera angles. What did you think?
Justified. Steven, I think here, let's say Monday night, maybe, right?
Correct. So
Monday Steven, if you want to,
we are trying for Monday. It's going to kind of be again. I just don't know a whole lot about what is happening on this thing yet. Mm-hmm. But we are absolutely trying for Monday. The problem is, if I was driving by myself, I'd make it happen regardless. Because I would just drive to Owensboro and be like, hey, let's meet up. But the problem is I'm not driving. My car, I love my car. It is not going to make that trip to Evansville. I'm supposed to work the Brickyard 400, and I'm even questioning whether my car can make it to Indy. Okay, so let's just put it that way. All right, so I'm riding with somebody else. And so I'm kind of at the mercy of that. But yes, Monday we are.
He can drive his butt to Owensboro, can he? It's 40 minutes, right? He's a kid.
Sure, absolutely.
He's a kid.
He's fine. He can do it.
Kelly wants to know which stations.
News. I'm still learning these, and I should learn these already, but I don't. 93.1, 106.3, 105.1. 98.1, 95.5, and News Radio 101. And there's one other one that I'm forgetting. There's like 7 of them.
But yeah, so I think we're going to try for something on 106.7.
Yes.
Are you driving a...
no, I am driving
1987.
I am driving a 2013 Lincoln, but don't let that name fool you. It's got a blown cylinder, a door won't shut. I mean, it's
you got duct tape on it, and
the words. I forget what country singer it is, but there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. So,
yeah, and like Steven says here, Evansville's like an hour and 40 from me. I've never been to Evansville. I've lived here for however long. I've never actually been there.
I hear they have a nice casino.
Yes. I don't know that I think maybe us in the casino on a Monday night having to drive back an hour and 40 minutes might not be the greatest idea in the world.
Do you have to work Tuesday?
Yes, technically. But I work from home.
I mean, I have to be up at 7:50. I have to be at breakfast at 7:50 in the morning on Tuesdays. So
who says you need to sleep?
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, back to the home run derby.
Yes, we were talking about the home run. So camera angles, old timers were a little bit justified on that.
Yeah, I will say, and this is not me just taking a shot because I don't like Anthony Rizzo, because I don't like Anthony Rizzo. The broadcast,
shocker,
the commentating didn't work. Rizzo, Hunter Pence, and Matt Vasgersian were trying to. You've been around longer than 2 years, Paul. You've been around since the beginning, and we're 3 years in. I don't know. Interesting. they tried too hard to be Chris Berman. And it was like there were moments where they were trying to do like the, or even like a Dick Vitale where it's like, oh my, whoa, and it was just like, it doesn't be who you is who you is kind of thing. Don't try to be somebody that you're not, especially try to be somebody in an event. Because when you think of broadcaster for the Home Run Derby, who do you think of?
Yeah.
Chris Berman.
Yeah.
Back. I mean, it's synonymous with the event.
Oh, man. Sorry.
My dad gets so mad at the back.
They showed the Sosa highlights from his home run derby in Milwaukee. My goodness, man. That brought back such good memories of watching the home run derbies back when I was in high school. My word.
In 2015, Todd Frazier for the Reds won in Cincinnati. And I still have not really forgiven my mother because I was going to buy tickets and it was not going to be cheap.
Okay.
And she was like, and I mean, at that point, let's just say it was $200. And I mean, $200 for that would have been in between my high school and college. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. She's like, you'll regret it. You'll regret it if you spend that money and do it. And
you regret it?
No, I regret not doing it. Not doing it is what I do. It's been 11 years, Paul. That was 2015. Was when that happened. But yeah, really cool. Broadcast.
Which, by the way, Mrs. Smith, you said I wouldn't have a calculator with me wherever I went. I just want you to show. No, I have a calculator with me wherever I go. Dad.
You've been sitting on that for how long now?
Longer than I should have.
Yes, I was going to say. I could tell that you were interesting. Okay, but I think the broadcast, it just left a little bit to do it. The booing. Steven brings it up here.
That's Philly. I don't know why people are. I don't know why people are like, oh, that's a Philadelphia thing. Sure, you can say it was classless. Listen, man. It's Philly. They boo freaking Santa Claus, man. I expect it.
The one thing that I had I was kind of like, okay, I like them booing Jordan Walker when Kyle Schwarber was going against him. Yeah, for sure. Like Reds fans, I think probably did a little bit of that to Jock Peterson when Todd Frazier was going up against him. You're cheering for your guy, But there was like one or two moments where like the kids in the outfield, like one of them dropped a ball in the outfield and they booed him. And I learned that apparently Philly fans boo fans if they drop balls in the stands. Like that's a thing. But I was like, do you need to do that to the 12-year-old kid? Like, and one of them was like a tough, like long running, misjudged it a little bit, and just, I think it ended up dropping behind them. Just didn't have a great read on it because they're like 13 years old and they're boo. My gosh. Did you watch any of the game last night?
I watched the whole thing.
I was at a 7-on-7 football game. For one, as I told the coach after the game, I said, why don't we do these in December? I said, it's freaking hot. I mean, it was like 90 degrees. I mean, the games had not even started yet. And I did one of those like, oh, I just felt like I went for a swim. Just drenched, absolutely drenched already. And the games hadn't even started yet. But so I got in the car and I think it was like the third inning. And I listened to the rest of the game on the way home.
Okay.
So I didn't get to watch any of it.
My thoughts on I have a couple thoughts on the All-Star game. If we're gonna keep doing if we're gonna keep doing the All-Star game, if we're gonna keep treating this All-Star game like it's supposed to be something, we've got to either treat it like a serious game or not treat or treat it like a fun event. Pick one. Because this whole half serious, half fun stuff is not working. We do a popular vote, right? We do a popular vote. And so they do they do the popular vote for this, and the players that get picked for the starters were awful. They were awful. They weren't good. And, if Cody Bellinger is your MVP because he got an RBI base hit, I'm sorry. What are we doing? What are we doing? And again, pitching is dominant right now. Pitching is absolutely dominant right now. And no amount of, the best hitters in the world right now is not going to change that. I understand that. And that's something that baseball is really going to have to figure out here.
Yeah, Brady Singer isn't coming out of that bullpen right now.
Correct.
You're facing Chase Burns. You're facing.
And that's something that baseball is going to have to figure out because only 3 pitches got over 100 miles an hour yesterday. Only 3. Baseball is going to have to figure that out at some point down the road. What do we do about the lack of hitting? But getting back to my point,
what do you do?
Lower the mound. That's what you do.
Okay, interesting.
You don't bring the mound in because you don't want pitchers getting hurt. Okay, but
I think they move it back.
Right. I'm not a big fan of bringing it back because the pitcher. I'm not throwing it farther. I don't. But we raised the mound. I think, and Paul, you can correct me if I'm wrong. We raised it in the 70s because hitting was getting too good. And I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure we raised it in the 70s because hitting was getting too good. We lower it again. We've got it consistent, and that's something we're consistently doing. We are consistently playing that game of trying to keep things even, right?
Can you do that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think what you need to do is, you remember 4 or 5 years ago, MLB didn't do anything with the baseballs. They didn't.
Oh, we juiced them.
Bring it back.
Or juiced the baseballs.
Else for the All-Star game. I've even heard, and I don't think that you can do this for the game, but for the home run derby, using aluminum bats.
Well, yeah.
I think you
cork them
for the All-Star game or something.
For the All-Star game, absolute cork.
Listen, people want to watch. They don't want to watch last night with
go watch
32 combined strikeouts or something.
Go watch Sosa and McGuire back in those home run derbies back in the 90s and
Josh
2000s.
Hamilton.
And Josh Hamilton, all those guys. Please go watch them. The crowd absolutely eats that up. And you will get people watching if you've got guys that are hitting 450, 500-foot bombs. If you want to hold a real home run derby, that's fine. But I'll tell you, next year, and I'm going to kind of preach here for a moment. Next year, if they have a season.
I was going to say, I like that you're talking about next year's All-Star game. No chance.
So you're talking about
2028 All-Star game.
Next year's
2029.
If they have a game next year's All-Star game will be at Wrigley Field. If they have a home run derby, it'll be at Wrigley Field. And if the wind is blowing in, the last time they had a home run derby at Wrigley Field, the wind was blowing in, and the person that won was Ryan Sandberg because he knew he had to hit line drive home runs to win. And I think he won with 4. It was awful. Now, again, that was back in 1990, and it's changed a little bit since then. But the point still stands. You know how Wrigley Field can be if the wind is blowing in. And lately, the wind's been blowing in a whole lot more than what it has been blowing out. And I'm just, again, if we have a season, that's something that if we had juiced balls, we wouldn't have to worry about that. Another thing is injuries, right? We talked about the flag football for the Pro Bowl, right? The Pro Bowl has gotten rid of really any kind of hitting. We go back and we look at the early 2000s football Pro Bowl games, and some of those hits are absolutely insane. They really, really are. But that's not the case anymore. It's a fun football game, and while it does not get the ratings anymore, the players absolutely enjoy going. The players like going because it's a nice, relaxing time, and they get paid for it. And Jordan Walker, I'm going to go back to Jordan Walker made more money, by the way, winning the home run derby than he did of his actual salary. Just want to point that out. But again, when we talk about this and we talk about the All-Star game, that Rays. I'm blanking. I'm tired. The Rays dude. What was his name?
Caminero.
Caminero got. The X-rays were negative, right? But if he's out the rest of the year, the Rays are going to throw a fit, and right they should, right? You don't want to get hurt in an exhibition game in the middle of the season. But I don't necessarily know if there's a good answer for that, other than somebody joked, well, we're going to have to do wiffle ball here in next year for the All-Star game, or do a celebrity softball game or something. But that's the risk that you run when you have one of these games in the middle of the season. The best moment of the game last night was the Sandlot moment, where the kids came out on the bikes in the fourth inning, and they played the Ray Charles music, which you probably missed.
Yeah, well, see, I was very so the drive back from the 7-on-7. There's a little stretch where I don't have service, so I was listening. So that was the period when that happened. But when it came back, they were at like a ESPN alert or like Sports Center alert, and I was very confused because I was thinking, did they turn the game? Like, did I know I'm on the right station? I was like, why is the game not on anymore? And I was like, this is a very long commercial break. And I will say, Carl Ravitch, I don't mind him as a TV guy. Horrendous radio play-by-play. Horrendous. I didn't know what the score was for 4 or 5 innings. Didn't mention it once. Didn't know what inning it was. He just fly ball. Caminero's under it, and it's caught in foul territory. I'm not watching. I don't know where it just. But
you keep getting these TV radio broadcasts, man. That's you. You keep getting these TV radio broadcasts.
He was supposed to be doing radio because he was doing the radio broadcast, and he's a TV guy, so he just was not used to it. But I didn't know when they came back, he didn't make any mention to it. So I had no idea what had happened. I was just very confused as to why there was a 4 or 5 minute delay in the radio broadcast. But I saw the replay.
So I guess my question, and Paul, you didn't watch this year's. My question is what would it take for people to watch the All-Star game again? I don't remember why we got rid of the home field advantage for winning the All-Star game. I don't remember
because the American League won every year. I mean, the American League has dominated the game.
Correct.
Which is odd, because it's not like the talent is.
Correct.
Paul does have his facts of the week as well. It ties into the All-Star game here. Dylan Cease is the first Blue Jays pitcher to start the All-Star game since Roy Halladay. Christopher Sanchez is the first Phillies pitcher to start the All-Star game since Roy Halladay. Rest in peace. And then a World Cup stat from Paul. You didn't think you had that on your bingo card, did you?
Whoa.
France has more wins at Gillette Stadium this World Cup than the Jets do since 2011. That number is 2. The Jets are 1-14. The Jets play at Gillette once a year. France, double the wins.
Who's going to win the World Cup now?
Do you know who's playing in the final?
Yes.
Who is it?
Argentina and Spain.
Look at that. Good job. Who's in the third place game?
Be England and France.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Can you name any of the players that will be playing in the championship?
Go away.
Yes, you can.
I mean, Messi and...
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know any of the English players? I feel like you have to know at least one of the English guys because one of your favorite bands is a song that ties into this guy.
Okay.
So your favorite band is not 90s, but prior to the 90s.
Oh, the Beatles?
Okay. What's maybe their most famous song?
She Loves You.
Is that their most famous?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see what Spotify says. I'm curious to see what Spotify says.
Spotify will say Here Comes the Sun.
I'm genuinely curious to see what they say is the most listened to. Okay, they do. Yep. She Loves You is even in the top 10.
Hmm.
So it goes, Here Comes the Sun, Let It Be, Come Together, Blackbird, and In My Life. Number 6, though, is
Oh, okay.
Hey Jude. So England has a player by the name of Jude, and the English fans sing Hey Jude to him at the end of the game. He's one of their best players.
Cool.
I didn't know if that the Hey Jude connection had come across your timeline with being a Beatle.
My Army friend who's a big soccer fan has told me the English players, I can never, ever remember them when I need to. Ever.
France has Mbappe.
Can name every IndyCar driver for the last 7 years, but can't name a single English player to save my life.
Mm-hmm. David Beckham. He's retired, but you probably at least know who that is, right?
Yeah. Rooney.
There you go. Okay. See, you're not completely clueless. I don't know who wins, though, between Spain and Argentina. Argentina has just won, like, the last 4 games at the end. They have all these comeback wins.
Yep. And because of that, I'm going with Spain.
I think I agree, but at the same time, it's Messi's last one. If they want to get me back interested, they should not allow fans to vote the players in, go by stats, and who is actually doing good and make it count for something, like bring back home field advantage.
I'm sorry. I'm going to sound biased. PCA should have started. The guy is pretty much second in the MVP votes right now. He should have started.
Who should have been there? Ellie should have been there.
Correct.
I think
Correct.
That you need players like PCA and Ellie because they're exciting, young, the future of the sport. They are the people that in 10 years MLB is hoping they're marketing around. Although PCA, and I'm not saying this because he's a Cubs fan.
Are you making fun of his outfit too?
Yeah, but he just...
Is it the tan suit? Is it the Obama tan suit?
It's
Mom's
just...
crying. Really bad outside.
All right, I have to go. Entertain.
Well, I guess it's now my show here. I'm going to take Leroy off the screen here. Hopefully, I guess London got hurt there. Okay. Well, this is not necessarily what we had expected here for today. But yeah, we'll have to keep it rolling. I guess Leroy has to turn into dad here in this. Wow. Okay. Hopefully this might not completely end the show for it. Yeah, the black leather jacket PCA, it was weird. But my thing with PCA is he gives off the vibes of being kind of a jerk. Like, Paul, Steven, am I alone in thinking this? It was all the way zipped up, and it's just like, and I think the way he wears his hat too, where he kind of like wears it and just barely balances it on the top of his head. I don't know that I really like that style, but then again, it's not like I have any room to talk when it comes to style because clearly I don't have that. Yeah, I mean, listen, Livy Dunn is always worth it for Paul Skeens. That's the thing. It's hilarious because Paul Skeens is just like, he has just no personality whatsoever. None. But Paul, I agree with you. It is kind of cocky. And listen, and you all are both, unbiased fans. Is Ellie that way? Because I don't think Ellie comes off in that way. And now I know Ellie wasn't there. Sal Stewart, I think, can a little bit for the Reds. But I don't know. The PCA thing, it's a little weird. It's a little weird, and I'm not really sure how I completely feel about it. This would usually be the moment, too, where I would get ready to move on to it. Okay, I'm glad, Steven, you don't see Ellie as cocky. Doug agrees in saying that PCA is, and listen, he's a good player. I can say that now since Leroy isn't listening. But that doesn't mean that he's not kind of a little bit of a jerk, I don't really know with it. But yeah, the All-Star game as a whole, I agree with what you're saying here, Paul. Ellie knows he's good, but he doesn't carry himself the same way as PCA. It's just a little different. It is, and I think it's part of the style. And I think the thing with PCA too is I think he's just got kind of that look as well. Something about the personality, something about the way he looks. I think the earrings probably play a part in it as well. It's not taking away anything for how good or how not good of a player PCA potentially is. I thought I heard Leroy's door open and close, but I guess I might have just been hearing things into potentially him rejoining us. Either that or he might be using the restroom right now. Hopefully, though, everything is okay wherever he might be. I would love to throw in here and do our Leroy's logos segment right now, but I see somebody sitting there. Do I just want to? Are you taking over?
Well, Mom failed outside.
Oh no, it's your mom. Is she okay?
Yeah. She was crying. So yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully she's okay. Okay.
Oh, good.
That's the door closing again.
Yeah.
That's what I flipping need.
Are you good to rejoin, or do you need a moment?
I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, she was just co-hosting. The funny thing is, Leroy's, we just did Leroy's logos, and she got all three of them.
I bet she did. I bet she did.
All three of them. All three of them. But yeah, we were just talking about how much we love PCA and think he's such a great human being. No, we were just talking.
No, it's the tan suit. It's the Obama tan suit.
No, I mean, and listen, you can't even deny this as a Cubs fan. He is cocky, and listen, he's good. Not going to deny that. But it is, and I think it's just kind of the way he looks too, makes it even a little bit like he does. Like
you know what? And I'll tell you. The only thing that I'm really happy that he's cocky about is against Mets fans. When he's cocky,
that's where he got traded from, right?
Correct.
What?
Correct. The Mets traded him for peanuts, right? Javi Baez was traded for PCA, and actually the Cubs really got a steal on that because Baez played half a season with the Mets, and the Cubs got PCA, and I think one other piece of that. Like the Cubs absolutely just walked all over the Mets to the point that the Mets really didn't make any more deals with us for like 3 years straight. It wasn't until we got that horrible pitcher that we just got. What's his name? That's awful. He's got like a 70 ERA. We just grabbed him.
Yeah. Anderson or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think. He's awful. Whoever he just got shellacked by the Cardinals a couple like last series. He's awful. But BCA reminds you, yes, yeah. But and the thing is he's still so young, and I think it's going to take a couple. I don't know. I just wonder if he's going to get into one of those.
Right. Peterson.
Yeah, I just wonder if he's going to get into one of those fights. Like if we're going to have a good Rizzo Chapman brawl or a good that's just going to.
The thing with him is I feel like he kind of gives the vibes of being the guy that'll start it but runs the other way when crap goes down, Yeah. But because he's not a big guy.
I can't remember the last time the Cubs had a brawl. The Cubs haven't had one in quite a while.
Yeah, Reds, it's been well since your douchebag left, you don't really have anybody that
No, you guys have had a couple since then.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me. It's been since I'm sorry.
Can you keep going? How much more can you do?
None.
Oh, I was kind of impressed that you could go that far. You know what? Let's go ahead and we already. We're off topic. The show has gone off the rails. So how about we just do this instead? And played into this. I have got 3 college logos, and Leroy just has to tell me what logo these are. Leroy just messaged me how much he loves this game. Listen, it took like 2 years off.
No, I did not.
It took like a year and a half off. And the thing is, all these logos I have given you in the past, so you should have them memorized. Okay? 1 through 3. Do you have your comments turned off too? We don't
I
want you to
do.
cheat.
Well, I do because I messaged you. That was my proof that I messaged you.
Okay. Yeah, didn't have that song.
Well, we're just doing all kinds of new things tonight,
right,
Paul.
Right? Okay, would you like 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Number 3. Really easy one to open up.
Oh.
Really easy one. Straightforward, simple.
Yeah, it's just a P.
Okay. It's Pete Curl Armstrong. In fact, this school has... Who is it that went there? Somebody, like... An athlete has... Who is it? I gotta look this up here.
Every time we run this music, Facebook shuts our show down, so it's fine.
Good. Is that who I was thinking of? Okay, Mike Leach went here. And so did Dan Herron. There's another name that you didn't think you were going to get mentioned today on the podcast.
A Dan Herron reference?
Dan Herron. Where did Dan Herron go to college?
Pepperdine.
Pepperdine is your guess.
Mm-hmm.
Does this make you feel better or worse?
Better?
So you're locking it in?
Yep.
Pepperdine is correct. Was the Dan Herron one that gave it away?
Yeah.
1 or 3?
He's
1 or
a
2,
cop!
rather. You didn't know where he went to college. You didn't know where he went to college. Number 2.
Oh, that is the Fort Campbell Blue Falcons.
No. I have their logo. I can show you what that looks like. I have that on my computer here.
Do you know what's funny about that, by the way, Sam?
What's up?
A Blue Falcon in the military is somebody that betrays his friends.
Really?
So the fact that the Fort Campbell Blue Falcons are named that is hysterical. It's a big military term. Yeah.
So yeah, there's Fort Campbell.
Fort Campbell Blue Falcons. I have no idea.
This is your tough one here of this week. This would be Monmouth. Monmouth.
Yeah. If you held a gun to my head and was like, "Where is Monmouth College?" I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I think it's in New Jersey. It's in the Northeast. Steven got fooled on that one. Okay, last one.
I love that they're the purple aces, but it's in orange.
It's outlined in purple. Do you know this one?
No.
Steven, I know you're going to know this.
I got 33% correct rate, which means I'm already better than 99% of the Cubs players, so.
New Jersey's where Monmouth. I'm pretty sure that's right, Paul.
Where's my watch?
East to our sleeves.
What are you thinking?
Are you proud of yourself? Really? You gonna show off your dance moves or what? No? All right,
This
then.
is
In the World Cup?
Evansville.
Oh, okay.
This is Evansville. And just for fun, I have 2 more here for you.
Okay.
These we'll just do really quick. Do you know this one?
Oh, grab my cup of Pepsi. My tumbler.
This is not a college.
Oh, we're
I'll tell
all
you that.
rusty, man, because it's not college football. It's not college season right now. That's why we're all rusty,
This isn't
man.
a college. This isn't a college.
Oh, it's a high school?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how am I supposed to? Edwardsville. I don't know.
No. What about this one?
Oh, that's Grayson County.
So what's this one?
Edwards County. Edward County.
Edmonton.
Edmondson. No, sir. Go Tornadoes. Go Tornadoes.
Wow, she knows all the words.
No, she sings like some Ohio thing.
What the?
If you're gonna sing it.
No.
All right, then go away.
What was your high school mascot?
Huh?
What was your high school mascot?
We were the Bulldogs. Won 2 games the entire 1 or 2 games the entire time I was in high school.
We were the Jaguars. What was our fight song? Cheer for Randall Cooper. Cheer for the great RC. Loyal and bold were the maroon and gold were the Jaguars of great RC.
We had Minnesota Rouser was our like fight song, and so like it was whatever the Minnesota theme song is, and gosh, I'm trying to remember if I remember what the words were to it. It was something so stupid, and I can't remember what it was. We used to make fun of it all the time. I can't remember. Yeah, Janesville, Waldorf, Pemberton Bulldogs.
You want to do what we did last week for play clock questions?
Yeah. I got one for you actually.
Okay. So do you want to ask that one for me then?
Yeah, I'll ask that one first. Yeah.
And then you can do one random one for me.
Okay. So the Chicago Cubs announcers actually asked this question, so I'm going to ask you. Why do the Reds have so many mascots?
Why not? Now, a lot of them have stories behind them, like Rosie Red. Did they tell the stories how Rosie Red became a thing?
They did not.
Okay, so Rosie Red is an homage to a group of women back in, I don't even remember when, I think it was like in the 60s. There was a threat of the Reds leaving. And there was a group of women of Cincinnati that banded together to save the Reds from leaving, and they called themselves the Rosie Reds. So the Reds, to pay homage to them, named the Rosie Red as a mascot. Cool. And I think Gapper was just used as they were trying to make a mascot that was a little bit friendlier for children. Mr. Red is like Mr. Met, and then Mr. Red Legs, I think just they wanted to use the old mustache like they've used in the past for the Reds. So I think they just wanted to hit all aspects of it. But yeah, Rosie Red is a cool one.
Awesome.
1 to 25, Leroy, pick your random question.
All right, 22.
22. What's a question you wish more people would ask you instead of, what do you do for a living?
Probably can I help you?
No, go lay down. In your room.
What is the most probably something along the lines of, what is the most hard shut up, Paul. 45, okay. What is the most hardest thing about what's the most interesting thing about broadcasting? I would like more questions about broadcasting. I get too many questions about or let me hear your radio voice. That's the good one I get all the time. Let me hear your radio voice. And I don't actually have a radio voice.
You have radio face though.
I do. That is true. Did
I just get a chuckle from her off of that?
Oh, she's coughing.
Oh, I thought that was a chuckle from her. I was like, oh, look at me. She's completely ignoring us, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Checks out. Okay. 1 to 25. Pick one for me, and I'll read it.
14.
Okay, I've not read this yet. Oh, pick another. This one is literally. In fact, you want me to? It's what's a restaurant you'll always stop at if you're driving by? Skyline Chili. Okay.
9.
What's one sports tradition that I think should never change? The All-Star Game. It's perfect the way it is. I just need to name things that tick Leroy
All
off.
drive to your house, man.
Yes. What's a sports tradition that should never change? Interesting. Oh gosh. The one that I wish should have never changed. I'm gonna change the question. Is the Reds having the first game? Being the first professional team forever. They had the first game on opening day every single year, and they opened the season. And I think that should have never changed. Steven, though, has the correct answer, though. Edmondson and Grayson, boys basketball, never should change. Oh, wait. It is.
The Masters keeping their food the same prices.
I was thinking the Masters, just everything involved with them, and I don't think they will. I think they're too much of a traditionalist. Pick your last one.
1.
Oh boy, getting deep for you.
Oh crap.
What's something you've spent too much time worrying about that ultimately didn't matter?
This podcast. Honestly, probably my job. I know what that sounds like, but the amount of hours that I agonize over a story, the amount of hours that I agonize over, did I make a call right? Did I broadcast the game right? Did I do this right? I hope I didn't tick off somebody by the story that I wrote. Our news cycles are 24 to 48 hours, and people forget, people move on, people go on to the next thing. And, but for the people that write the stories, some of those stories stick with us for a long time, much longer than what the people that it involves remember them. And I tend to worry way more than what they do about the stories that I write, and whether or not, whether or not it bothers them or not. So yeah, I'd probably say my job.
There's a lot that I could put on that. List, probably for me. I know you said your games this week. I don't know that you have any, right?
I do not have any this week. We'll be back with regular games next week for mine. As
long as he doesn't lose all his money at the casino.
That's true. That's true.
We know how you get around the craps table, right? Do you have a casino game of choice?
I'm a blackjack dude, but I'm awful at it.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big real life gambler, just because like that kind of stuff scares me. And I'm afraid that I'm really, really going to spend money and lose it all, and then I have to explain why I lost all my money.
There was the one time you went and did it at the Wheel of Fortune slot machine that came out with quite a bit of money. Remember that?
Yeah,
we have to stop. We have to leave.
Yeah, I won like $100-$120 at a Wheel of Fortune slot machine one time, and that was it. I walked away. That would
be the one you would win too.
Yeah, that was it. I was just like, oh, I'm done. I can't do it. So
I've really only been to a true casino once or twice, and I didn't end up gambling, but I was just there to observe. And Mick.
Oh,
he sits down at the blackjack table, and it was one of the more expensive. It was like $50 a hand or something, and he got up like $300. And I remember I'm like,
I can't move.
Tap out, you're done. And he's like, no, one more hand. And it was in 3 minutes gone. It's like, should have listened to me. Give a shout out to the biggest girls AU event, Run for Roses, 2,200 teams from 11 countries. I know Hannah played really well in that, Leroy. So congrats to Hannah. I talked to Kinley, Steven. She said Breeze even said that I think she saw Hannah play and said she played well.
Yeah, I like poker. I like some of the more traditional games, but I play a text-based game that has casino games on there, like Keno. Keno's on there, blackjack's on there, things like that. Roulette, stuff like that. But I can't figure out craps to save my life. I get the concept of it, right? 7-11, doubles, things like that. I have no idea how to play it. I watch them all do it and cool. Or the roulette table. I'm like, okay. Then like Paul joked earlier, all on red, all here. That's it. I got nothing. That's it.
See, I feel like I can play blackjack. I think I would have.
I love blackjack. Yeah.
And see, I have played one game of like true game of poker in my entire life.
Yeah.
And it was not at a casino. It was in like my friend's basement. I think we were probably in college at this time. And I think we did like a $20 buy-in. And I won. And I think it just got to the point where it was like me and I had a friend kind of helping me because at that point he was out and I kind of knew what I was doing, but didn't. And it finally got to a point where I was done. So I just all in. And he's like, screw it, all in. And we both had crappy hands. And it was one of those, it was like, well, and then I ended up winning. So I ended up walking away with like $75 or something that night. So I was like, retired, never again. Never
He retired on top, man.
Yep.
See, the thing is like I know what I need to do as far as playing poker, right? But like I never know the rules as far as like the betting part of it, right?
It's always all in. Always.
Always all in.
Always.
The Michael Scott rule of where he goes all in and then he gets upset because Toby also goes all in. He's like, What are you doing? And Toby's like, I got a good hand. He goes, well, if I went all in, don't you think I got a good hand? Take it back. And the dealer's like, you can't take it back.
Yeah, don't be a pansy. Go all in. I feel like I'd be a slot machine guy though. But then again, a slot machine, you're literally just lighting your money on fire because there is there's no skill to that at all.
Oh.
None.
No.
But my grandma, she had the philosophies. What she would do is she would go and she would bring in a white envelope. She would bring $20. And if that $20 lasted her 5 minutes, then it lasted her 5 minutes. If it lasted her all day, then it lasted her all day. And if she won $40, then she could take 40 the next time.
Ah.
So,
but Paul, what if there's a slot machine at Taco Bell?
Oh, you're speaking his language. I honestly, I am stunned that we are an hour into the show and Paul has not brought up the Taco Bell diarrhea stuff. I'm stunned. I am stunned that the whole lettuce.
Yes. My dad was asking me about that. I'm like, Dad, I don't know. Like, what do you?
I love it too. It's a Taco Bell. It might be because of the lettuce, or it might be because of Taco Bell. We'll never know.
The world may never know.
The world may never know. Paul, one of these days we're going to get you in a Taco Bell. You're going to eat it and you're going to like it. You're going to eat it and you're going to like it. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you won't admit it. I know you. You won't admit it that you like it, but he will like it.
I made venison burgers for my kids, and I didn't tell them it was venison because I knew if I told them it was venison, they wouldn't have eaten it.
I didn't think we would have the show tonight because y'all would both have explosive diarrhea. I can't
tell you the last time I had Taco Bell.
In all seriousness, I was going to say the same thing.
I can't. They've gotten rid of all my favorite menu items, man. I can't tell you the last time I had it.
In fact,
a couple months at least.
Honestly, it's probably been the same. I'm trying to think here. When's the last time? Let's see if I have it on the app. Because I usually use the app. Let's see. I'm probably not even logged in on the app anymore. It's been so long since I've had it. Let's see if it tells me the last time I went. Yep, not even logged in. Let's see if I can sign in. I'm genuinely curious now. Because it has been. Let's see. My orders. Let's see. The last time I had Taco Bell was my birthday.
I need to update mine.
And before then was early February. Had it on Monday. Delicious. Listen, I like it too. Dang, I was fat this day. Damn, Leroy, I ate a lot of crap that day. Dang.
Sam's like, gosh, I ate a lot. Wow.
It's like $20 worth of Taco Bell. How do you remember that? I don't remember what I was doing. It must have been a bad day. Must have been a bad day that day. Listen, I like it, Steven. I do like it. Maybe I'll eat it this weekend. No, it was delicious. Paul, if I eat it for my birthday, it couldn't be crap. Right?
Oh, Paul, we're going to get you. One of these days, we're going to get you like a all-you-can-eat buffet. It's gonna be amazing.
I bet Paul secretly loves Taco Bell.
And he just has to.
He's just got to play. We've talked about it so much over the last couple of years that he's like, you know what? I'm going to give it another try. And secretly, he eats there now like once a week. But he can't admit it to us because he doesn't want.
He's too deep in the rabbit hole now.
Yep.
He's got to.
That's exactly what it is. He's too far in. But he tried. He tried.
He's got the jacket,
the Fiesta
the
Pizza,
purple and and white jacket.
He drinks the Baja Blast. He's got it. That's a no. Yep. Keep up with a bit, Paul.
Yeah.
Keep up with a bit. We know how it is. NASCAR from last week. They were at Atlanta, or what do they call Atlanta now?
Sun something. No, that's the Braves. That's the Braves. Hold on. I don't remember what dorky name they call it.
It's Atlanta though.
Yeah.
It's like
Echo Park. Echo Park.
I remember I saw that on the schedule a couple of years ago, and I was like, "Dang, I have no idea what that is." Steven is picking Hamlin this week as they're at North Wilkesboro.
Oh.
I was gonna go with Hamlin, but you know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go with Kyle Larson.
Blaney.
Okay, Leroy's going to go with Blaney, which you are then would not be allowed to pick him next week because you picked him last week. He did win last week. You are now within 6 points of Paul Reeves.
Let's go.
You got 75 points last week for Blaney.
That's right. Boy, that was
a
absolute race. It was a long race.
In the middle of the night.
12:45 because of the long rain delay. They started it late, and then they had a huge rain delay. And
Doug's picking Tyler Reddick.
Luckily, the track is out in the middle of nowhere, so they don't have restrictions on times and things like that. So, but Bubba Wallace went below the yellow line because he was trying to avoid hitting somebody, and ended up going from 2nd to 29th place. And it's quite a wild finish. But Carson Hocevar was singing over the radio. It was a wild night, man.
You know what is sad for me? I'm looking at my stats here.
It just must suck with all the winning. Oh
no, you know who has not played at all this entire season?
John Malone. Yeah, his schedule changed for his stuff, so he's been having trouble getting on the show.
The world revolves around results, not excuses.
I know. Poor guy.
I have nothing against Bubba Wallace. All right. Leroy, we'll have to talk this weekend about trying to create a plan. And Steven, we'll talk too. It might end up being something that we decide Monday.
Yeah.
For sure. On whether you'll even be able to walk. Because they might. Because if you're getting there on Sunday, I know some of the guys you're going to be hanging out with. You might be partying it up Sunday night.
Let's go.
Is your wife awake now? I can say some of the
ladies
of the evening. No.
She's awake whether she's listening to me. That's another question. So,
well, no, there's no ladies of the evening in Evansville.
I watched the video. What did you say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Talking about ladies of the night.
What?
Talking about the hookers that I want to meet when I go down to Evansville.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul, if you want, you can. There's an Evansville airport. If you want to fly to Evansville on Monday.
Paul, I tried to get Sam to come to the Reds Cardinals game with me, but he's got other commitments that are way more important than seeing the Reds play baseball. So, this guy, man.
Yeah, well, the Reds are not fun to watch play baseball right now, too. So, well, yes. Do we need to bail you out that night?
Yes, of course you do. I don't have enough money to bail to. I have enough money to get. I'm literally riding with somebody else right now. Of course, I need money to bail myself out.
Christy, do we bail him out, or how long do we let him sit in there?
Wait, in jail? You make him suffer.
Oh, okay. How many days?
Okay.
2 ways over the week. Well, if it's over on a Friday, he has to spend the weekend anyways. So.
Okay, I got you.
1 to 2 days.
I got you.
1 to 2 days, okay. Okay.
I don't get in trouble, so I'm not going to jail.
I got you. That's fine.
Okay.
What leg is it? That
Well,
that
it's
right
my
one?
left ankle and my right leg, so take your fucking pick.
Oh, I know. It's just a matter of which one you want to hurt today.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Take which leg you want to take. I mean, I'm screwed either way.
Center cute.
Been a whole 5 minutes that she hurt herself.
Something like that.
We'll look forward to
What else
seeing
can
you,
Christy do to
seeing you
herself?
next week on the show.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or Leroy apparently spent a couple of days in the slammer. We'll bail you out before Wednesday. If anything else, or
we do the
can one of
show.
those, like the video calls.
We could do the show from.
You're on the other side of the video call.
Fine.
Or we'll
See if we get the judge to.
We'll smuggle you in a phone or something, and you can be in your cell.
Yes, that's what I like to see.
It'd be a great way to start off your new job, right? Oh yeah, our new hire. He's already in the slammer for a couple of days.
Aaron, is that Taylorville job still open? What do you mean you filled it?
New phone. Who dis? Here.
You said we were cool. Like we're not cool anymore. Like, what? Hello?
Oh, I think Taco Bell's hiring. Leroy's working at the Taco Bell.
She hung up on me.
We'll see you next week on the show. Hopefully we get to see you. Hopefully you get to meet the one Steven Smith.
That'd be awesome. I'd look forward to it. I'm not looking forward to him towering over me, but I am looking forward to it.
I mean, Steven is a good literal 1.5 feet taller than you.
I'm aware. I am very aware.
And that's not me exaggerating. Like,
no,
he is literally a 1.5 feet taller than you.
I am very aware of the massive size difference. I promise you.
Yes.
So,
and it will be, because it'll be like, I'm an above average height. Steven is well above average. And oh, dang, Doug, from the top rope.
Hey,
from the
good thing you don't work for TDN. So it's good.
We'll see you next week. Have a good week. Good luck tomorrow.